Guys, how you doing? It's the 31st of January today, so it is obviously the end of the month, and we're now 8% of the way through the year. And I wanted to share, I mean, how are you doing? Are you having the best year of your life? Is it going really well? Um, I just wanted to share my little celebration with you that I'm having. Um, because one of the things that's been amazing for me about this year already is setting up things in my life so that I have really awesome relationships, that I really enjoy the people that I'm interacting with on a daily, weekly basis, and that I'm spending time with, and that I'm engaging with and interacting with. And I just want to celebrate that because it's something that was kind of a bit of a choice at the start of the year for me, and it's really great. Every day I'm getting messages from a group of people that have come together who are sharing introductions. They're sharing stuff that's going well. They're sharing from both sides of Australia, from the States, from the Dominican Republic, uh, from Berlin, from different places around the UK. And so I used to sometimes in my life have that feeling of like, oh shit, I've got emails coming in that I have to deal with. And it's kind of stressful because I don't really want to have to deal with these things. They're not really things I love doing. And right now, I'm just so grateful because all of the communications that I'm getting, let's say 90% of the communications I'm getting, are messages that I'm really excited to read. So it's like, here's what's been awesome about my month. And also, here's the challenges that I'm working on. One of the crew just sent me a list of all the things that were shit about January and all the things that were good. And we're going to use the first part of that list as fuel to unblock more energy. So I'm really excited about that. I have a bit of a confession to make. Um, I have a really unusual allergy, and it's an allergy to small talk, and it's an allergy to mediocrity, and it's an allergy to kind of, oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, mustn't grumble, mustn't complain. And I'm like, how are you? And it's like, excellent. And it's like, hey, you want to hear some of the cool things that have happened to me this week? Do you want to hear some of the adventures I've been having? If someone says to me, hi, how you doing? Oh, yeah, yeah, good, thanks, yeah, yeah. If someone says to me, hi, how you doing? Um, well, no, I ask them, how you doing? And they go, oh, yes, all right, I can't complain, can't complain. I'm like, hey, if you want to complain, go for it. But it's pretty boring. It won't get you anywhere. So, this is me. This is like, it's like some people enjoy small talk and shooting the breeze and chatting stuff. And there's no judgment on that. And it really nourishes and really inspires me to have people in their life who are really going for the juicy stuff in life and who aren't afraid. It's not just all light and sunshine and smiles and happiness and rainbows and unicorns and just all the good stuff and trying to pretend that the challenging stuff isn't happening. It's like being real, being authentic. So I absolutely fucking love that. So I feel really grateful to the crew who've come together to do best year of my life. One of the intentions I set was that we'd be 10 people, and we're 8. So I've got 2 more spaces. So if that's something you want to be part of, drop me a line pretty quick. I haven't totally shut the door, but we're getting underway and we're getting moving. So drop me a line if that's something that you're interested in. I'll get you some more information, send you some videos on that. Now that said, something simple that I want to share that you might like to try is it was the answer to feeling like when I reviewed last year, I went through it and I had the best year of my life. And I went through, but there were so many holes, there were so many gaps where I was like, what was I doing in March? I think I was having a good time. I know I was having an awesome time later in the year, but what was happening? And so I wanted to start to really capture the good moments as they were happening in my life. And I also wanted to start like my life being a celebration of the awesome every day. And also a celebration of the challenges and how they teach me lessons and how they help me to grow and evolve like day by day. So what I've done is I've created this. This is an old Nescafe jar. I actually found it on the beach when I was picking up a few bits of rubbish down on the beach. So it's a pretty funky jar. It's been weathered by the sand. There's some little pock marks here. And this is my gratitude jar. And so it's when I'm reviewing the highlights of the day, the things I'm grateful for, it's like they go in this jar. I write them on a little bit of paper and fold them up and put them in this jar. And then, sometimes if I'm chilling out and I'm kind of like, hanging out, I might want to just go through and review those. And I can also share those with other people and say, hey, look, here's what's in my gratitude jar. What's in yours? So that's a bit of fun. And it's a well-known thing that what you're grateful for, you get more of. It's kind of like when you want something out of the future, if you're kind of like, oh, I really want that, but it's separate from me, it's really hard to make it happen. It's a lot of hard work at best, and at worst, it's really, really not a very easy way. It's just not going to happen, basically. But like imagining those energies in your life, in your body, and feeling the gratitude and inviting that energy to flow through you, it's like the energy of what you want transforms the energy in your body palpably. And it's like, you've heard this before maybe, that your vibration shifts and like attracts like. So then you're going to be magnetizing, and other people are going to be magnetizing you the things you want. Now, for a lot of people, it's kind of, ooh, vibration, ooh, that's a bit woo-woo. But this is something you can actually feel. This is something I actually feel. And I'm beginning and I'm getting more and more attuned to this and being able to feel it more. So anyway, well, I mean, how do you like the sound of this? These guys in this group, we got so many layers of support involved and so many layers of cool stuff that they're like international tribe of. It's like it's where the party's at. It's like the guys who are ticking stuff off and getting stuff done, and it's like they're like playmates. They're like mischief buddies that we're hanging out. So, but what do you reckon? Is this something that you'd like to be part of? Like I only put it out to. I haven't put it out everywhere. So if you're liking the sound of this, then hit me up. One thing I'm really grateful for, this is how magic can happen sometimes. I went to a social with the digital nomads here in Tarifa. We ended up in the beer shop, and we ended up doing acro yoga in the pub. And it's one of my favorite things to do, because sometimes I get bored in the pub and people kind of ask the same questions. And I was like this woman Esmeralda that I met, I said, hey, do you want to try some acro yoga? She's like, oh, I don't know. And in the end, she was flying. And then someone else another girl who earlier in the evening said, oh, no, I don't want to try it. Of course, then when she saw that, she's like, oh, I want to try now. So Esmeralda and the other girl were both at different times flying up on my feet. And it was cool. It was a nice vibe. The owners of the place were really cool with it. They were like, oh, wow, what are you doing? And so that was a bit of fun. I certainly enjoyed it. So anyway, what is going really well for you so far this year? Are you running a gratitude jar? Are you going to run a gratitude jar? What's going in your gratitude jar? What are your highlights from the month? What's been challenging you? Let me know. Hit me up. And remember, if you want to go into that, if you want to get right into that, it's not a path for the faint of heart. It's not a path for the mediocre. But if you want to like really grab the bull by the horns and make this year, the next 11 months, the absolute best year of your life, then hit me up, drop me a line, and let's talk. Ok, ciao!